Part 4 of my baby daddy getting me arrested, put in jail, and put on probation. So the guy looked at us and he was like, yeah, the check bounced and y'all need to pay me that money. Now in my head, I'm thinking like, that money is borderline gone. We got, what, maybe $1,000 and a few $100 left? Like, how are we supposed to pay you that? So Joseph looked at me like I had the answer to the situation. No, sir, I don't. You the one with the job, so you're going to have to pay this man this money back. Since you, decided that you wanted to go and spend the money. He was like, Sherelle, how much money you got left? Oh, it's how much money I got left now. Because at first it was whatever I got belongs to you, but whatever you got belongs to you. How'd that go? So I looked back at the guy and I was just like, yeah, I only got like $1,000 and a few $100 left. He was like, yeah, you can give it to me and when y'all think y'all gonna have the rest of it. To be quite frank, I don't have a job. I'm sitting here 6.5 months pregnant. He's the one with the job, so you have to talk to him about it. So Joseph was like, give me a few days, let me figure out what I can do. And the guy was like, yeah, well, y'all need to leave the car because y'all didn't pay for it with legitimate funds. In my head, I'm like, how the heck did this check bounce? Because I was thinking that all checks that come through were legal, of course, before all this scam and crap came around. So we got back in the car. Of course, Joseph started yelling at me, talking about, bro, why you didn't tell me that check was fake? Where you get that check from, da-da-da-da-da. So my only response was, I was looking for a job on Craigslist. They told me I could be a secret shopper. They mailed the check. I called you, told you about the check, and said we needed to go cash it. Instead of you investigating the check, you decided to ask me, where was the check drawn? I told you where it was drawn. You said, okay, since they can't cash it, let's go ahead and try to get a car with it. So you blaming me for something you decided not to investigate. He told me, man, we need to figure out how to get this money back because I ain't going to jail for you. Oh, going to jail for me. But you signed under it because you had an ID and I didn't have mine at the time. What a coincidence. Like I put a gun in your head and said, sign this so we can cash it. No, what it was is you saw that little money and thought you hit you a little lick and you wanted to go shopping, but didn't take out the time to see if the check was real, if it was fake, how I had accumulated $3,600 in a small amount of time, knowing I didn't have a job. So anyways, time went on, a couple of weeks had passed and the guy kept hitting us up saying, when am I gonna get my money, when am I gonna get my money, because I ended up having to pay an insufficient fund fee or a fake check fee, whatever that little fee is. So of course Joseph kept giving him excuses as to when he would bring the money in and how he would get it, and the guy was buying it for some time. So about a month had went by, y'all. I was 7 months pregnant. We had ended up getting a Ford F-150. It was a 1998. It was white. And I was driving it to go and get some tacos. Now around this time is when we had officially lost the apartment because the nigga had stopped paying the rent. So we were staying in these hotels called the Guest Inn right off of the highway in Longview, Texas. I jumped into the truck to go and get some tacos. When I pull in, I get out of the car, go in to get some tacos. I'm excited because I got food and I'm running back to the car. When I jump in the truck, I automatically throw it in reverse, and as I back up, I had just hit a Crown Vic. Y'all want the next part? Drop some prayer hands and go subscribe to my YouTube channel. There it go right there.